I did not make an announcement about going live, but that's okay. Hey, Jen. We just got back home today. Bueno. Can you hear me? Try not to talk too loud. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you so much. Yeah, just now. I wasn't going to go on, but I was like, I need to do a birthday live. Thank you, Jen. Yeah, I just now got on. Thanks, Kelly. It's frizzy a little bit. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Rena. Thank you very much. We just got back from my family's house. Well, hang on. Let me close the apps. Gracias, Victor. Muchas gracias. Espérame. Okay. Thank you, Kristen. Muchísimas gracias, Victor. Pepper Ann. Thank you, Jay. Oh, hell. With the fucking tomatoes. She done got my ass again. God damn it. I got this candle. It's a fake candle, but it needs batteries. Oh my god. What's up, Kiki? Hey, Linda. Thank you, Marty. Marty Ochoa. Thank you, Jasmine. You guys missed it. Victor told me happy birthday. Super love to him. Thank you, Pepper Ann. Elise, Daisy. Jasmine. I went and saw my people back home. Thank you, Linda. I know, right? Thank you, Daisy. I was just on Maria and them's live. I was like, let me get on live. Hey, Bunny. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody. And then I have to work Wednesday. Thank you, Jay. It's a little bit frizzy right now. I was watching them earlier to see what Mar was live. Yeah, she's live right now. Hey, Marissa. Thank you. Thank you, Arlette. Thank you, Emma. Yeah, they're just on there begging right now. But she keeps looking off the screen like she's reading something. Like she has I don't know if she has another phone. Hey, Daywin. You didn't miss anything. I just started this. Thank you for the heart, me, Daisy. I'm trying not to be too loud because Barbara's sleeping. And I don't want her to be cranky. Yeah, Maria's on there now too. They're all three on there. No, Anna's not. It's Sophia, Lola, and Maria. And Lola don't know how to shut the fuck up. Thank you for the Go Popular, Daisy. Thank you for the heart, me. Hey, Ashley. What's up? Thank you, Pepper Ann, for sharing the live. They got so mad at me last week and called me out. For real, Jasmine? What did they say? They're all sisters? Yup. Their mom had 15 kids. No, Daywin, she didn't. Hey, Gringa. The only thing she said was that, yes, it really was the Francisco. It really was him. Thank you, Emma, for the confetti. Thank you, Hermit. Thank you, Blue Butterfly. Hey, Blue Butterfly. Hey, Miss Ellie. You saw my hair. Got the bass in it. It takes me like 3 hours to straighten my hair. Thank you, Monster Lemo. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Fiona. Ollie's mice. By schnauzers. 3 hours? Hell yeah. Thank you, Cola. Thank you, user. Thank you, Daywin. Gracias, Ashley. I went to see my family. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Blue Butterfly. Hey, Jenna, what's up? Thank you, Soli. Thank you, Gringa. I sent you your own live. Oh, what the hell? I'm gonna open it with a damn tomato on there. Hey, Karen. Oh, I hear the Chinooks flying over. Flying bananas. Thank you, Gringa. Thank you, Ellie. I don't know. Did I see Valeria's ex interview? Hell yeah. I translated the whole thing as soon as I could. Hey, Elizabeth. Thank you. Hey, Rosita. The exclusive video are text messages and the audio message. De la entrevista, pura mentira. Sí, pura mentiras. Thank you, Sol. He looks so different. He looks a little different, but he really just looks older. And you can tell that he's fucking worried because he's inflamed. Hey, Lady Lala. Today's good so far. I'm just tired. We've been driving. We left the family's house. Barbara's mom is dead set on us getting all of our shit out of the house. So it's like we filled up the car and she just kept on and kept on. And so he was irritated. And I'm just like, run away. Thank you, Corey. Hey, user. Thank you, Maze. No, I think that, Valeria's cousin, she said that Valeria's mom has her phone now. Mother-in-law problems. Kinda. I mean, it's not really problems. She just annoys him. Thank you, Jana. Oh, for real, Blue Butterfly. Thank you, Karen. He gained that baby weight. He sure as fuck did. Thank you, Luz. Thank you, Caramel. Thank you, Roxy. Thank you, T. I got some cake in there. When I was eating with my side of the family, they put all the whipped cream all over my face. Hi, Rods. Thank you. Thank you, Blue Butterfly. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you for the bloom. What is it going? Hey, Lupe. Christine, did you see? You need a birthday drink? No. Thank you, V. Did you see what the reporter said he had to do to get to Francisco? Thank you, Janae. They had to switch vehicles multiple times. And they had to put their head between their legs sometimes so that they couldn't see anything. Thank you, Lupe. Today is my birthday today. It was crazy, yeah. My favorite kind of cake, well, the one that we got this time was cream cheese icing. I love cream cheese icing. But I'm not very picky about like vanilla, chocolate. I like it all. I don't like icing with lots and lots and lots of color though. I feel like it fucks up the flavor. The reporter asked horrible questions, was not prepared. I probably would have fucking shit myself. So, he did better than I did. You didn't post a part 2? As far as I know, there's not a part 2. They probably drove that fool around in circles for 30 minutes just to confuse him. Exactly. I know, right, Rosita? And that's the thing too, is I don't think he's been following the case as closely as we have. So I don't think he even knew to ask about baby mama. Like, damn, could we have had like a little meeting beforehand? I would have told you some stuff. Thank you, Selva. Oh, I'm 34 today. Gum is in front of him and behind him. Yup. Yeah, she is acting weird. Thank you, Monica. You would have to give him the rundown. Yeah, I'm like, look, man, it's gonna sound crazy, but I think he got a baby and a baby mama. And the reporter don't give a fuck, bro. Come on, we have a list of questions for real. I told Maria, I was on her live the other day, and I told her, Maria, I'll send you a galaxy if you give me an interview. And she was like, no, send a lion and I will. I was like, motherfucker, I'll send my damn self a lion before I send you one. I know, T. I feel like parts of it was about him feeling like he got away with it. Thank you, Marissa. Brianna, they're supposed to be, yeah. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, Amy. How much is a lion? Shit. That's what I said, Rosita. I was like, a lion? We're gonna have to start a GoFundMe. Tuh. Hey, Asal, thank you. Thank you, Brianna. Yeah, I think he lied for sure. I think he lied, but not only do I think he lied, I think he practiced. And I think that's why he got really defensive whenever the reporter was kind of going off script and asking a question about his dad and family, because he wasn't prepared for that. So he was like, no, I'm not talking about that. I want to talk about this topic only. Also, if you, he like smiled and things whenever he said stuff like, he practiced to cover being seen on the cameras too, yeah. And he was wearing a hat, and he was wearing emoji thing you get is worth money. Yeah, not the, well, it's not like emojis, it's like the little gift thing that people send. Yeah, he kept smiling. Hey, Angela. I don't know why it threw me off to hear his family was in her house before. I know. Why didn't he cry, or why the creep Grinch? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he kept smirking. He did. Now you can be, thank you, Victoria. It could be like nervousness, but he definitely didn't give off nervousness vibes. He gave off, I got away with it. Hola, Berto. Hola, Carla. ¿Cómo estás? He was mad. Yeah. He's mad that his whole life got stopped. Because he was like reminiscing on the shit whenever they said, what was your life like before? I was going to the gym. I was playing sports. Hola, dia. I was going out to the bars. I was going to restaurants. I was doing my activities. And now I can't do anything. And I'm like, yeah, that's why you're giving this whole interviews, because you're tired of being cooped up, brother. Hey, Letty. Right. Yes. He kind of got mad. Yeah. Because he wasn't prepared for those types of questions. I read on comments that people were saying that he was with Vivian at the place he had near Blossom. Ugh, imagine. Thank you, Shady. Thank you, Dulce. La neta veo tus videos every night. I do my skincare. I love that you're our reporter. Yay! I'm so glad, Dulce. Also, can you share me your skincare routine? Quack. He claimed he still cared about her, but when he found out what happened, that's exactly what I was going to say, Carla. You said that she was somebody that you loved and that y'all were talking about getting back together. Thank you, Angela. Y'all were talking about getting back together, but you saw all those people pulled up at the scene and you didn't even stop or get out or run up or nothing. Victor did more than he did. Victor showed up to the scene even though there was nothing they could do. Victor was there and he was standing outside. So what the fuck? He said, I didn't stop. I just drove by. And I'm like, that's not something you should fucking brag about, stupid. Like, if you were gonna, you might as well have just not said that you drove by at all. But he did. He said he drove by and didn't stop. Thank you, Elizabeth, for the wishing cake. That's so sweet. Thank you. He said that, yep, he did. Victor, yes, narcissism. And then you saw the text messages that he was sending her. He said he was talking to the proofer on the phones, yeah. And that's what he said. He was like, they should be able to see all of this on the phones. Like, you really want them to see what you said on the phones, brother? I don't know. Because, hola, super. He's focused on the phone, yeah, which tells me, like, was he using a burner or something? There's some phone that he thinks they don't have access to. Yes, that's what I'm thinking too. Is that if he went to a hotel with Valeria that night? Yep, he didn't call 911 either. Gracias, Carla. Sí, mi cumpleaños. Gracias. Ya tengo 34. Over explaining some things. Yeah. Threatening to making sure he got done. He was watching her through a fake account. Oh, yeah. He might have even been watching on his account. He's such a narcissist. He probably doesn't care. Thank you, Michelle. Yes, it's not on his TikTok page. It's on the YouTube page. Yeah, I think they are getting close to capturing him because he already can't stand being holed up somewhere. Thank you, Megan. Why? Who do you think did it after all the info? I still think that Francisco is going to be just like how, see, the damn Secretary of Security. And y'all remember before the interview, I told you he's going to try to make it, he's going to try to say it's political, that they're out to get him because of who his dad is and who his uncle is. And his uncle used to be the mayor of fucking Michoacan. And then Carlos Manzo got killed. So they're trying to make it all about politics. And that's exactly what he said. He said, I don't really get into politics, but I think that it's about politics. Yeah, I think Maria, she definitely knows. Thank you, Griselda. Gracias, Ursula. Thank you, Super. Yeah, I was waiting on his page here. Oh, it's okay. It's on his YouTube page. Is it tomorrow, Tuesday? It's either Tuesday or Wednesday. Thank you, cool grandma. Thank you, Fatima. Muchas gracias. Fatima, yo hice un live para ti, porque me estabas preguntando. I think Maria has something to do with it, and I know that she knows. I know, right, Fatima? Thank you, China. Thank you, Tracy. Of course, Shady. I'm like an expert. Thank you, Fatima. Me mandas una galaxia. Me apoyas, por favor. No te creas, no te creas. Thank you so much. Thank you, Letty. 2 of your guy friends? Gringo, we're supposed to have the party. Gracias, Sofía. Ay, por favor. Gracias, Rosa. Thank you so much, Rosa. A lion, dijo Maria. I know. Maria, mándamelo. Are getting close. I know. I think I've only heard you, one more person talk about her. In English, yeah. There's still a bunch of people that talk about her in Spanish, too, though. Omar was by CJ and G, allegedly, so he's implying our boo is lying. Yeah. Wow, eres el donador principal. Muchas gracias, Fatima. The government of Mexico is being so corrupt. Yeah. Someone said Francisco was not Maria baby daddy. The reason why, see, she's never admitted it, but the reason why I think he is because I heard her call the baby Fran. And in Mexico, the tradition is you name the firstborn son after the dad. They're stupid and annoying. I know, they are. I think it's his, but ayer caso ya no lo alcanzé. Era de Peorquía. Están en su página de YouTube. Gracias, Chapi. Thank you, Chapis. It's on his YouTube page. No está aquí en TikTok, pero yo hice un video traduciendo todo aquí en TikTok. I don't know if she has family in the U.S. She probably does because she has fucking 15 plus siblings. Tweaking the relation time is for Maria's benefit. If anything, I think it's to throw Maria under the bus. But no. Okay, I see what you're saying, Rosita. Because if he would have went with Maria to that thing in February, March, right? I think he just really didn't remember they broke up on February 9th, or he didn't want to admit that. Thank you, Carmen. Buenas noches. Yeah, peor Kia. But how did he not point at who he thinks that did it? He's covering for her. And I think that's why, you remember? You think Arwen's son is it now? Hell no, Black Sheep. Hell fucking no. Did we watch the same interview? No. Hell no. Mm-mm. Because here's the thing. Double dipping, sticking to his light. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. No, doctor, I just started not too long ago. He basically said nothing during his interview. Yeah. I mean, he practiced. Inocente. ¿Por qué aún no lo detienen? Están escondido. He's the one that calls it. Hey, Christy. Hey, Maya. You think they're still together? I don't think they're still together officially. I think he's kind of in the doghouse. That's why he sent those flowers. ¿Y cómo dio una entrevista? Bueno, hay muchas personas que son criminales que dan entrevistas. Pablo Escobar, Osama bin Laden gave a fucking interview. I know. Hey, Iris. He want her to go high. He want her to go high with her. I think he was schooled on what to say, not to say they were watching him. Yeah. Thank you, Maya. Yeah, no, for sure. I think that because his body language was way too controlled. I think that he practiced. No, I think it was premeditated. It had to be because they sent someone else to do it. Si lo tiene escondido, como no lo encuentra. Bueno, pues Luis Chaparro, él dice a Francisco, mira, tú sabes que hay una gran, como, ellos pueden encontrarte porque estás haciendo una entrevista. Y él dice que sí, yo sé. Pero él está allí. Thank you, head girl. Did he seem relaxed? He didn't seem relaxed. He seemed controlled. Like he was using all of his mental facets to keep his body in a certain way. Yes, today's my birthday. He seemed bloated. Calculated, yeah. And that's why he got defensive when they started asking him questions off the topic of Valeria. It was like he was kind of looking like, why are you even talking to me about this? Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Maura. Thank you, Heaven Sent. Thank you, Christy. Cortisol, exactly. I believe they're right there with them. Thank you. Gracias, Black Sheep. They were clasped at times. Yeah. I keep looking at his hands, too. I feel like they look huge. Barbara said it's because of the camera angle. Gracias, Carmen. Thank you, Adriana. But he was slim. That's usually high cortisol and on antidepressants. And it could be alcohol. I hated the angle, too. Yeah. Hi, Romina. Smirk on his face. Month before death, do you think that maybe yeah, that's one of the things that I'm wondering about Arham is if he was with Valeria at the show in April, like literally May 1st, he was with her. Was he building up an alibi to say like, no, I was going to get back with her. We were on good terms. I was texting her and everything. And I was just talking to her that same day. And I drove by, but I didn't stop because I saw them putting the yellow tape up and I saw the ambulances. First of all, I don't think there were any ambulances, but that could just be like his memory fuck up, right? Because if you're going by a scene, you just assume there's ambulances there because there's flashing lights and cops and things. But I don't think an ambulance ever showed up because whenever the cops got there were no signs of life. Yes, exactly, Maura. Black Sheep, he said he just drove by, that he didn't get out. Hey, Nora. He put himself too close to crimes. He said he went to the barbershop near a salon and saw her. Yep. Yep. I kind of practiced user, especially doing all this stuff with the case, even more so. Thank you, Romina. They made the video prior to that happening to Valeria. Wait, what? Heaven Sent? Is there even a barbershop out there? Yeah, there's a few. Yeah, she was on live earlier. Erica and Vivian are still considered witnesses. They're not considered suspects. Her family remains silent for a reason. That's what I was going to say too. Whenever he said that he wants to talk to Valeria's family, I feel like that was a covert, like a hidden threat to them. I think that was like a hidden threat towards them. Hi, Anita. Like, that's how I took it. I was like, ooh, when he said that he wants to talk to the family, I was like, oh, hell no. They paid out Valeria's family. Somebody accepted it? No. I don't think that. I got scared when he said, thank you, Bella. I don't think that he paid out the family. He probably is thinking like, yeah, let me pay them out. But they're like, nah, hell no. I'm not even talking to you. Thank you, Dee, for the hand hearts. I agree with him being with Mar and Valeria at the same time. Yeah. He has his dad's number. Why did he need to say that? And then another thing was whenever Francisco started talking, he was like, Omar Garcia Harfuch said that he knows that I said something. I asked my dad to send someone to kill Valeria. Well, how does he know that? Was he there in the room when I was talking to him? I was like, was you talking to him? Like, did you just give yourself away? I don't think so, Blue Butterfly. I think they're still in the area, and that's even more reason why they don't talk. Hi, CVA. How are you? Do you know if Valeria or her family actually paid for her salon? Yeah, they paid for it. It was Valeria's dad. Thank you, Angela, for the hand hearts. Yes, gringa. While being on the run is funny. That's what they do. They like people like him are just. He told on himself. I have to say he is innocent. You're here with the baby, yay! Oh, howdy. Oh, it's always too short. I wanted to say boom, boom, boom. I don't know, Mora. He may be wanting to do that, and they just have totally ignored him because they know that he'll hold it over their head. So that might be what he's trying to do. Like, I would love to talk to Valeria's family and tell them that I'll pay them if they say that I had nothing to do with it so that I can go back to living my life. He seems like the type to do that. Earlier, supposedly, father came out and said it wasn't Fuss. That was either him directly. Yeah, but he wasn't saying it wasn't Francisco like directly. He said that his daughter was not involved with narcos. You think he would hurt the family? I think he would at least threaten them. I don't know if he could hurt them now that daddy's in jail. Leave them people alone. He called. I know. Thank you, Fatima, for the finger hearts. He can't do anything now. Yeah. And I'm like, did he really at one point in the interview, I feel like he was like kind of wanting to say, well, my dad's already locked up. We'll just let him take the blame for this too. Hey, Star. No, I think that her family's been avoiding them. Thank you, A. No, that's right. They don't know who shot her. He was laughing, mix of nervousness and satisfaction. Thank you, Amy. Yeah, she lives with at least two of her sisters. You can tell he lied. He said he wanted to come out and show his face and talk to the people. And I'm like, that's not going to help you, brother. Really, what he wants is to go back to living his regular life. And he can't. And he's getting stir crazy. And then wearing the glasses and the hat, I think that was more so of a way to distract. Yeah. I don't know about Viv and Erica's demeanor was so off that day and afterwards. Made him look more guilty, lol. Like, what are you hiding? everything. Yeah, the thing about Erica is if she were to be charged with anything, it could be tampering with evidence and failure to render aid. Because Valeria, they didn't try to help her at all. When he said he was sad for a month. Like, yes, a month. Hey, Kitty. Hold up. Why are you with 2 police officers? Hey, Abby. Hey, Bobby Joe. His glasses and hat seem to help hide his current appearances to me. Yeah, I think that was the plan. He couldn't wear sunglasses because then we would all be on to him. Probably Aram. Probably. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Bobby Joe. Thank you, Abby. Also, here's the thing about Vivian. Everybody's like, well, why can't they just arrest her? Why can't they arrest her yet? It's so clear that she did it. There's no smoking gun, right? There's no, if they don't have messages or something that links her to actually being part of the person who like planned it, they can't just go off the fact that she sent her gifts. That's not enough to convict somebody. There's still reasonable doubt. It could have just been that she sent her gifts. Not enough evidence. Nope, they're still considered witnesses. They're not considered suspects yet. But they did say that nobody's ruled out. Yeah, Karina, I think that it's going to end up, because do you remember, he said he barely knew Vivian? And that's a lie, because there was at least 2 times that Valeria was with Vivian whenever he made Valeria come home. And he said to Valeria and Vivian, he said, you 2 together are a shit show. Come to the house now. Jodi Arias during her trial. Oh, shit. Hold up, because there was a point I was going to make. Let me see. Oh, do you remember whenever the Fiscalia was talking about how they got R1 and how they got Ivan Martin, which is the other guy who went with the pew-pewer? That I remember reading somewhere that they said that there was like phone taps, wiretaps, right? So what if they bugged his fucking house? And you remember Francisco said, well, was he in the room whenever I was talking to my dad about it or what? And I was like, they probably had that shit bugged, stupid. They probably had listening devices in that bitch. That's like not just movie shit. They do that in real life. That's why whenever they gave Trump that damn golden plaque thing to put in his office and he did, what you think's in that bitch? They're listening to everything. Jealousy comment about Vivian while him. Yes. Hey, Letitia. I know. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Or with drones. Francisco is 22? 23? One of those. He was a little bit younger than Valeria. Also, you guys saw the video that I posted translating his text messages. Weren't friends when they dated. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They were. Because he fucked up their plans more than once. Be a part of the family business. Yeah. Aram, some people believe that, but I don't think that. I mean, they could have been, but I don't think that's ultimately what led to this. The reporter put a tracker in that vehicle, right? Is 20 years the max sentence? No, 70 years is the max. Isn't the creator the only one who has access to lives without comments? No, even I can't access lives with comments. Like, the only way that you can access lives at all is there's never comments. I can go look at the comments in another section, but it's not part of the video. And then I can download the video, but there's no comments. And Do they get parole in Mexico? I'm not sure. I know there's no death penalty though. Thank you, Atsidi. Didn't he say he talked to her that day? Yeah, he said that they were talking about getting back together, Perry. That's why another thing that's what throws me off too is like y'all were talking about, thank you, Letitia. Y'all were talking about getting back together and you saw that she was possibly pew-pewed and maybe on the way out or already gone and you didn't stop the vehicle. Yeah, Melissa. I translated them. Right, Pepper Ann. Yes, Nora, today's my birthday. Yeah, more I wonder about that. Was she already pregnant? He didn't stop. Yes. Hey Stephanie, thank you. Yeah, that's another thing. Like he was projecting so much in those text messages. Thank you, Nora. Oh, hubby's birthday, nice. Thank you, Ella. No, I don't think Valeria was pregnant. He said he's near but hears no sound. He lived close by in the towers. Yeah, it's on my page. Thank you, Star. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gifts, Ella. Thank you for the you're awesome. Thank you for the heart pump. Thank you for the wink wink. Thank you for the ice cream. Thank you for the cake. Was a silent poem no one heard? Well, I mean, it could have been silenced, but even people close by said they didn't hear. But did they actually not hear, or did they just like, no, I didn't hear anything because they don't want to get involved? No, he did not get her the salon. Even in the messages, he told her, I can't tell you what to do because I don't pay a dime for anything that you have. I feel like he's trying to show that Vale slept with him when he was with Mar. Yeah. And that would give Maria motive. Thank you, Fatima. I love London. I was there for 5 weeks and I was studying abroad. Thank you, lovely Erica. Thank you, Melissa. What are your thoughts on this interview? Felt you could have asked better questions. Yeah, I feel like but that guy, he's so like deep into reporting. Hola, yo soy. He's so deep into the reporting. Yes, Rosita, I do. And you know why I think so? Because I think that it was part of his alibi. And I think that, I mean, I know that she talked about it in a live stream. Thank you so much, Fatima. You're so sweet. Saying sorry because he had no control of it happening. I wonder too, like, if it ended up being Maria, then he sent flowers saying sorry. But also, those flowers did not look like the regular flowers that he sends. Thank you, lovely. So he's a manipulative guy, wants to confuse and make everyone go crazy. Yeah. I mean, he even did that with Valeria in the text messages that leaked. Those are, he was saying, he was gaslighting her the whole time. Baby Silver, I think it's because her family, I think her godfather is El Mencho. Honestly, I think that is true. You think so, Rosita? And then, I mean, that would make sense. Like, she just got some fuck ass, ugly ass flowers. And then put, perdón. Mm-hmm. Here, and then right before, oh, I like Victor. He was in here earlier. He told me happy birthday. But yeah, I like Victor. Thank you, Angela, for the flower headband. A jab at Francisco could be another guy. Who was the guy in the picture when Vivian got to the scene? That's Victor. Yeah, I think so too, Rosita. Romina, I think he's on the same page as us. I don't want to say like for sure because that could put him into some danger. Me too. No, they didn't, Mora. Thank you, honey, for the clap clap. You think he was jealous of Victor with Val? Maybe because they've given him a hard time back. Yeah, he liked her. I think that Victor liked Valeria. I think they liked each other. Yeah, but they didn't ever date each other. They never got together. They were just like besties. Hola, Valeria. Yeah, he seems nice, but people keep telling him that he did it. I know. And then they keep putting his picture saying that he's Francisco. ¿Cómo estás, Joe J? Thank you, Janie, for the you're awesome. Any updates from her cousin? I need a messenger. I know. Right. Right, Pepperam. I was at one of his lives the other day, and there was a person that supposedly talked to the dead. I was in there too, Maura. No. I wasn't in there. I was watching it because somebody posted it on their page. So I was watching it on there, and they were like, it sounded like a young girl, and she was like, wait, what did she say? What did she say? Oh, well. And then she was like, she was saying that she could talk, that she was talking to Valeria in the afterlife or whatever. Like she was like a psychic or a medium or something. And that she had a message for Victor, and Victor wanted to know what the message was. And that she just kept she kept beating around the bush. She kept saying like, well, I'm just nervous because I never did this on a live stream. I would rather do this in public, and I'd rather send you a message and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, girl, if you don't. And then he hung up on her. Thank you, Valeria. Yeah, today's my birthday. Going out having guys at her house, mean like he didn't like Christian Alejandro. Yeah. He probably didn't like Victor either. Because I know he wanted to hear something from Valeria. I know, Maura. I know. Have you heard anything else about the young man who was also Pew Pew on live? No, you're talking about Cesar. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Val. Thank you, Janie. Thank you, R. Thank you, Star. Thank you, Unknown. Hearing her name, not really having her personally in the life. I know. Victor said, I'm out. I know. Happy birthday, Kim. Oh. Thank you, Kim, for the happy birthday. Yes, thank you, Gabriella. Fucking sleepy. Thank you, Lucky Star. Thank you, Jammy. Thank you for the justice for Valeria. Quack. Quack. Thank you, Luna. Quack. I know. Thank you, Casey. Thank you, Star. That's so sweet. Hi, Icar. Quack. Sorry, A. But I didn't announce it. Hey, CC. Yes, just a little late. Just a little late, but that's okay because I didn't make an announcement. Yeah, Carla, I think it's only a matter of time before they get his ass. Because he's not going to stay cooped up there. He can't. He's like already going stir crazy. Thank you, A. Thank you. Thank you, Icar. I know, right, Michelle? I feel like they know where he's at, but maybe squeeze more info. Thank you, Lily. Nora, not that I know of. How's friend okay with either being friends with Chris, like having her on her shoulder and stuff? He wasn't okay with it. Asal. He was super jealous. And then in the text messages where he's like, I know that you were with someone. Tell me who you were with. Tell me who you stayed with. Blah, blah, blah. And that was all projection because he was cheating on her. She said he was. I'm like, bro, I know, A. For real. For real. Thank you, Angela. Yeah, Romina, I think they did. He definitely met them. How it feels when you don't know when they get you the tables turned. Thank you, Anita. Because he said that he was living his life like normal until now. Yes, user. That's what I was talking about. That's how she was acting weird. Maria? Hi, Jalissa. Exhausting, I know. Males don't normally like their partner with male best friend. Yeah. Do you think he's talking about Fernando when he said that? I don't think so. Well, Thank you for the Night Star, honey. I mean, he could be. He could be. Yeah, Coco. I think he knew that too. And that's why he was so like obsessed. I really think that he was obsessed. Valeria knew my family. Yeah, that was another thing. I know, A. Can we protest? Yeah, email them. Yay! Thank you, Angela, for the chirpy kisses. Mm-hmm. Yep, Gabriella, they didn't actually blindfold him, but they did make him put his head down between his legs. And they moved him they switched him between different vehicles. They said that there were CJ and G people at every entrance and every exit. Hey, Shoshana. Oh, it was them. It was them, R. Hi, Sylvia. Because the Secretary of Security said we can prove that it was Francisco. And I'm thinking that they had their shit bugged because Francisco said, was he in the room when I was talking to my dad about that? Like, how would he even know? How could he even accuse me of that if he wasn't there? Or something like that. Like, there's no evidence. And I'm like, bro, you just told on yourself? They probably had your shit bugged. They were trying to act cute and stuff. Like, please put your head down. Yes, mommy. Yes. Mm-hmm. I know. User, I don't think he would be able to leave the country. Yeah, Romina, I think they're still on social media, but their pages are private. I don't think that he can leave the country unless he were to like go further south, and he's not gonna want to do that. His protection is there in Jalisco. Yeah, Shoshana, yeah. If anything, because he said that Vivian and Valeria weren't talking maybe because of jealousy. And it was his jealousy that didn't allow them to talk, because Vivian and Valeria both said like there was a time where they weren't hanging out as much because Valeria had a boyfriend and Vivian had a boyfriend. Yes, that twice, Shoshana, that Valeria talked about. Yes, I think so too, Mummy. And the thing is, right, when everybody was asking her about, do you know about Francisco's interview? What do you think about his interview? And did he really do one? And blah, blah, blah. She answered somebody and said, yeah, it's really him. But the whole time she kept saying, I'm messing with my hair because I'm anxious. And everybody was asking her, like, what are you nervous about? What are you anxious about? And she would never answer. So I'm like, does she think that he's going to throw her under the bus? Which I feel like he did indirectly. He basically laid out the pathway for everyone to walk down that leads to Maria. Yes, Shoshana. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because it was like, wait, if he wanted to get back with Valeria, but he was with Maria. But I thought him and Maria were talking. So if he was like talking to Valeria, want to get back with her, then of course it's Maria. Thank you, Delilah. Me too, Nora. Mm-hmm. That's what I think, Carla. But she never said for sure. And then you remember in one of the lives when Valeria was in the car with Vivian and they were both really drunk and on live, and somebody in the live said, if Sullivan tries to get back with you, it's just because of something, something, something. Yes, Sylvia Costa, it is. And then Vivian like stuck up for Valeria and was like, shut up, you stupid fucking bitch, blah, blah, blah. You're such an idiot, you don't know what you're talking about, and all that. And then Valeria was like, if you only knew. So was it? Yeah, the exclusive thing was the messages that leaked and the audio that leaked that shows that Francisco is super controlling and everything that he said in his fucking interview was a lie, because you can see the way he was acting. He told Valeria, I want to hear things come out of your mouth. And she kept telling him like, no, that's not what happened. And he didn't want to believe her. Thank you, Sylvia. What's up, Kitty? Thank you. Thank you, Vonse. No, I don't think he does. Yes. Thank you, Cindy. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Alyssa. Okay, so how do we know the messages are legit? I can't tell you how I know they're legit. You just kind of have to trust it. But I would tell you if I was like, no, I don't know if they're legit. But no, I know that they are. But I can't tell you how I know. CJ&G turns back in Francisco. He's running their business. Yeah, I posted the translation. And the one that turned off the live should be incarcerated. What if Erica gave someone Val's phone? Nah, she would have gotten in trouble. Nothing really, Kitty. We're just talking. Thank you. Hey, Laura. Yeah, this is my natural hair from my dad's side. It is attached to my noggin. Thank you, Sylvia. It could be a saw. My thoughts on Erica. She has stayed real quiet, but they also don't, if they don't have messages or something. Thank you, Shoshana. Oops. If they don't have messages or something linking her to it. Hello, Fer. Oh, Kitty, there's an audio. I made a video about it yesterday, late last night. I think it was last night. But, hola, Diane. Pedacito de ketchup. Right, Shoshana. I don't know. Unless that's one of the things is like, did she know who the person was? No, user. I can't say. Gracias, Diane. Oh, you think so, Laura? I am a Virgo. Today is my birthday. I think Erica's in on it. I'm saying, like, wouldn't she have, like, ducked down or something? So we don't know. Thank you, Laura Ashley. Thank you, Chose. Yes, the person viewing her stories, yeah. Bien, Diane. Hoy es mi cumpleaños. Wait, can I hear the audio? It's one audio, and I already translated it. It's my latest video. Thank you, Valerie. Thank you, Corinna. No, Coco, she didn't. Because there's a live stream where Valeria and Vivian are together. Thank you, Diana. She's live again. She was just live earlier. No, none of them have come on the live or reached out. There was a live where Vivian and Valeria were together, and they were asking Vivian what her username was, and she said Barbie. Gracias, Diane. Quiero pedacito de queso. It's on my video that says it's titled like exclusive something messages or something like that. There's more. I don't have access to it. The people that have the access to it are going to release it. So they haven't shared it to me yet. But just like they did this last time, once they posted the video, they shared the original stuff with me. Yeah, Romina, I think some of them. Yeah, Coco. Can you talk about it? About which part? And Vivian Winter. Thank you, Alex. Gracias, Diane. Yes. Pastelito. The messages. So he says to her, and he's like, I want to know who you were with and who you stayed with. I didn't ask you where you are or something like that. And it's from Francisco to Valeria. The messages are from Francisco to Valeria, and he's fussing with her because she didn't answer him for 2 hours. And he is dead set on believing that she cheated on him in that moment of time and that somebody told him that. And he said, when I ask you a question, I want you to tell me the fucking truth. I like to hear things come out of your mouth. I was like, and Valeria was like, I already told you my phone died when I was at Coco's, which is a bar. Because you don't have daddy? Yeah. But also, Laura Ashley, he is cooped up. Right, Rosita. He was probably cheating in that moment. But she kept telling him why she didn't answer, and he didn't want to believe her. He just kept trying to back her into the corner to get her to admit to something that she didn't do. Thank you, Ruby. ¿Será que van a ir presas las dos? ¿Cuál? ¿Quién? Francisco y... Because the Fiscalia did say that there's still at least three people they're looking at that could be involved. I think they said 2 to 3. When he said, I'll go confront, I'm innocent. Okay, so why are you hiding? Do you remember in the interview they said, the guy said, Francisco, did you ever think about turning yourself in? Francisco was like, no, not at all, because I didn't do anything wrong. Exactly, motherfucker. Exactly. If you didn't do anything wrong, didn't you think about going and turning yourself in and covering, like, clearing your name? What the fuck? But he was like, no, not at all, because I did nothing wrong. I was like, this dumbass. Should have pled the fifth, brother. Oh, mariachi. From that interview of Francisco, do you find him guilty? You think he's a witness? Oh, he's guilty for sure. He tried to say they would plant something on him. Yeah, that's what he said. And I think that he said that so that he could kind of set everybody up for when he does get caught. He can try to maintain his innocence and say, like, I didn't have drugs on me. I didn't have weapons on me. They planted those things on me. Sure. Mm-hmm. Exactly, I saw. Me too, Christy. I think he is, but I think he also is like, fuck it. If they're going to take me out, they're going to take me out. I'm going to try to get all of them first. They just arrested like 20 more CJ&G people today. Nah, blessed. Unless he starts like pew-pewing at them, then yeah, they're going to pew-pew back. Mm-hmm. 20-something people from the CJ&G. Now, there's still way more out there, but they did arrest at least 20 of them today. And they confiscated tigers because, you know, they keep them as pets. They confiscated, like, hella vehicles. All kinds of stuff. Good evening, Yuta. Yeah, Hardfuch put it on Twitter. Tigers. It's like a stereotype for cartel people to have tigers as pets. Hi, always. I think they're panicking. That's why these random attacks keep popping up. I think Erica was forced to participate. Very unwillingly. ¿Qué pastel le gusta? A mí me gusta los dos, como vainilla y chocolate. Pero también me gusta de 3 leches. They did some kind of operation, and it was in Hidalgo, Michoacan, and Jalisco. Those 3 areas that they arrested people. 3 leches, yes. Oh, you think so, Shoshana? I mean, I'm sure that it probably happens. But it would be better for pigs, but the pigs don't eat the teeth. Oh, see, Diane? Me encanta. Thank you, Manifest. You saw that in a documentary. I'm from Georgia, but my dad is from Jalisco. Mm-hmm. Ultimate status symbol is what tigers mean to them. Yeah, it's like money. Like if you got a tiger, you might as well have like 10 gold or diamond chains around your neck. Portos? No, I haven't. I'm half Mexican. My mom is a white girl. No, feed humans to the tigers. Hey, Bonnie. Oh yeah, don't worry, Laura. I'm like, I didn't live in Mexico. No, I went there before, but I did not live there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know what her parents do. They're old. Yes, Pepper Ann. Ooh, Cuba Bakery, nice. Thank you. Thank you, Laura. It says they skinned their prisoners and beheaded them. I know that they would torture the fuck out of them. Hiding. Yeah, I should be safe right now. In Australia. Tenían desnutridos. Sí. Valeria was 23. Forever 23. Don't worry. Don't worry, Sylvia. I am. You ain't got to worry about me. I know, right? Oh my god, for real? A page of it? Mm-mm. Yeah, Shoshana. Thanks, Corinna. I sure do. And them kangaroos be fighting too. Because now people know how he looks like. Have you thought about becoming a detective? So I have, but in order to become a detective, you have to be a cop, and fuck that. I heard stories about Marshall growing up poor, but they suddenly got money now. Yeah, because Maria and them are her dad's second family. Yeah, I thought about FBI too. I actually got an interview to be a special agent, but I already have like 2 jobs. So I was like, let me not do that right now. I do forensic psychology. Hola. So the girls are all sisters? Yeah. Yep. I would like that. Be a profiler. Yeah, I know you can be FBI without being a cop, but in order to be like a detective, you have to be a cop first. Unless you're like a detective in the FBI, I guess. His face was familiar. Could have been a song. They're all over the place. Yes. Best Forger. I know, right, Star? I was like, yeah, Sophia did repost something. I asked Sophia what she thought about the interview, and she said she doesn't know. She's not interested in stuff like that. I don't know, Shoshana. She's like weirdly always doing things that Valeria does. Like she said that she also went to school for odontology, like dentistry stuff, like Valeria did. She took pictures in the same places as Valeria with the same pose as Valeria, dressed similarly to Valeria. She took videos of herself similar to things that Valeria posted. Like, it's weird. Sophia is Maria's sister. I haven't even thought of that, Kristen. Yeah, Rosita, right? And then, like, she even posted the same story as Valeria about Francisco. Dime cómo te mando tu pastel. Okay, si quieres, mándame un mensaje. Does anyone know if Vivian and Mara used to go live before or only recently? Yeah, they did. Vivian did. I don't know about Maria, but Vivian did. Val and Maria. Yes. Maria just turned 24. And so did Valeria in February. Yeah, Maya. She looked unhappy, but she also looked like concerned and she was reading something. Like she had another phone. Que ver Fernando en el caso por la canción. No creo que por eso. Yo creo que eso era nomás como que él sentía dolor o enojado porque él piensa que Valeria estaba con otro, pero Valeria siempre le dice que no, yo nunca fui con otro. but he doesn't believe her. Nasally. Probably because they always got the damn tape on their nose. And they all got nose jobs. Bonnie, you watched the live for 200 minutes. Nice. Sí, de nada, Joe. Hey, Star. Okay, Bonnie. That's fine. I do that all the time, too. ASMR. Looks like the guy from the movie Mask. I think she looks like Sissy Spacek from Carrie. I think that Mar has something to do with it. Yes, Michelle. Because even if she doesn't have something to do with it, she definitely knows what happened. STEM toys. I know. We have so many STEM toys in the office and we keep getting more. Getting Carrie. I know, right? I know. Valeria always ate good stuff. Here's my tiny bookshelf with some tiny paintings on it that I made. No! I'm trying to show you the glitter. Bing. Do you think he's on the run along with the guards? Oh, yeah, no, he's got guards. That's what the... Thank you, Pepper Ann. Want to eat her leftover? Quank. He definitely has people, because the reporter said... I think so, blessed. Thank you, Romina. The reporter said that they had to switch vehicles multiple times, that all the entrances and exits were blocked by CJ&G people, that he had people that were guarding him specifically. Tiny designer shoes and shoe stuff. I don't think I saw it. Where'd you send it to me at, Gringa? What's going on now? I've been following for a week. Arrow. So Francisco gave an interview. Hi, no. Hola, Maria. Anything new with Vivian? No, she's still just posting like on her Instagram. Thank you, Laura. I try to keep it real. Muchas gracias, Diane. Okay, Gringa, isn't it strange for the reporter found him and not the authorities? Not really amazing because he probably reached out to the reporter. Yes, Francisco gave an interview. It's on my page. I already translated it. He's sitting there with his he's sitting like on one of his legs. He's got his hands like in front of him like this a lot of the time. They're like this. Thank you, Laura. Arrow. I'm sure that he did it because the whole video is him. He's on the video. It's like a video interview thing that he did with Luis Chaparro. And I have video proof that I also posted of Maria saying, yeah, it is him. Thank you, Claudizzle. I don't believe Francisco. Yeah, Arrow, remember that he looks different because those pictures that he has on Instagram are from 2020. Okay, gracias, Diane. Who's Maria? Maria Gonzalez is the girl that dated two of Valeria's exes, one of them being Francisco. Oh, see, Maggie? Fran follows my fiance. Yes, Linda. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you. I'm sorry. I don't know why there's no damn notifications. They be acting weird. Thank you, Star. Exactly. Somebody in the comments said Francisco looks like he ate Francisco, and Maria and her sisters were laughing. I think that Maria was with Fernando, too. August 24th, my birthday. August 24th. because of the cortisol. ¿Y qué es lo que iba a subir hoy? ¿Fue hoy o ayer? Porque hay unos mensajes. She's live right now. Hay unos mensajes de Francisco a Valeria. Y él está como hablando muy grosero y está controlando, acusando. Maria and Vivian, Erica were jealous. Like he liked playing her mentally. Yeah. Yeah, he liked to try to gaslight her. ¿Y sabes qué dijo? Que mándame una galaxia, por favor, apóyame. Is that what she said? Hi, CBA. I saw Vivian's live recently. Her chin looked very different. It's because of her hair. No, I think she did get some kind of like Botox or some kind of injection in her chin. Sí, pero viste las flores o algo así. Sí. Eating tacos. I know, right, Linda? I'm like, y'all whine too much. They do. And they get it too. They get a lot of it. Thank you, Laura. Good night. Wait, so what happened to the who? Se la mando Fran. Eso Mar me contestó. Oh, sí. Maggie says that the flowers that Maria has, Francisco sent them to her. ¿Qué dice? ¿No tienes grabado? I know, right, Danielle? I can't stand Lola. She talks too damn much. Rage bait them. Yep. They're on there every day. And then Lola's going to say, oh, no, you have to go back to work. No, fue ahorita. Dang. Looks like a market on there. How do the battles work? They're always doing the battles on live. Yeah, they do battles with each other. And then they all try to beat each other. But people have to send gifts for you to get points. Yo les escribo, ¿sabes cómo? Live today, a lot of people posting. Yeah, Terry, that wasn't actually Vivian, though. That was an old-ass live. And that account side has been pretending to be Vivian forever. Ella estaba mirando otro celular y yo le dije, sí, eso es lo que ella estaba pensando que ella está leyendo algo. So Maggie said that she asked her about the flowers, and Maria said, yeah, Fran sent them to her. Then Maggie said that Maria was looking at another cell phone. And that's what I was saying, that she was reading something off the screen. Like, it would be like this if I'm on live with you right now and she was like this, off screen, like reading something. And I was like, what you reading? Francisco was trying to save face. He was trying to clear his name because Omar Garcia Harfuch said, we arrested R1, that is Francisco's dad, and now we're able to prove that Francisco asked his dad to send someone to kill Valeria. Exactly, Pepper Ann. And he probably is texting her. Y yo le dije, escríbeme porque está con la otra y se molestó. Y fue cuando dijo, miraste las flores. Y yo le dije, escríbeme porque está con la otra y se molestó. No dijo, miraste las flores, Maggie. Oh, entonces es como que ella se puso enojada porque tú dijiste que Fran está con la otra. Y ella dice que mira las flores. No, está bien, Maggie. Ya te entendí. So Maggie said that she wrote to Maria and said that Francisco's with another woman. And that bothered Maria. And that's when Maria said, look at the flowers, Maggie. So Francisco's argument is that he's innocent. He had nothing to do with it. He had even been talking to Valeria on the day that it happened. He got a call from somebody that said it happened on a live stream, that he drove by. He saw them putting the yellow tape up and he saw ambulances, but he didn't stop. Sí, Maggie. Buen trabajo. Very good. I think so, CBA, but if not him, I wonder if it was Maria, but I'm not sure. Thank you, Dewey. He went by the salon before the murder saw her, supposedly. Yeah, he didn't stop and say hey to her, but he like drove by. What's up, V? And that person I think told him was Maria. Why wouldn't he stop if he wanted to go back with her? Exactly. Tiene a alguien que me contesta lo que escribo. Oh! At one point in his interview, he said that he thought it actually happened on the live. Tantas personas que hablan de Vale cuando tú eres de este día. ¿No? Gracias, Diane. I'm feeling like he's watching it live now. He probably is. He's probably seen it before. But Maria said he doesn't speak English. I don't know. Maybe he understands it. Francisco, if you're here, blink once. Thank you, Dewey, for the gifts. I told her what happened. I meant to say he at one point said he saw it happen on live. Oh! Franny. Somebody sends a wink emoji. No. Boom, boom, boom. Quack. Yo le pregunto mucho por el bebé, pero alguien me contestó, cree que debe ser una hermana. Me dice, ella siempre está diciendo que es una hermana, pero ¿cómo que es una hermana cuando ella se fue a Hard Rock Hotel para su cumpleaños y ahí estaba el bebé? Anything new? V, did you see the interview with Francisca? And did you see the leaked text messages that have come out? The pig sound for Franny? I don't think I know how to do the pig sound back into that quack. I saw both as wild. Yes. There's going to be more texts or audios that are coming out soon. Porquería. Nadie me cree que es verdad. Ella no lo va a confirmar. No puede. Es hijo de Fran. Sí. Pero, ¿sabes qué, Maggie? Yo estaba escuchando aún en vivo y ella estaba hablando con el bebé y ella dice que le hagan preguntas a Fran. No te creas, no te creas. No ofenden a los puercos. Están ricos. Hello, Juju. Stephanie, the first time I found out about it was a few days after it happened. Yeah, Delilah. He thinks that he can just keep running the same game on everybody. And like he's just gonna clear his name and be able to leave the house. No. Wait, I forgot what I was saying before. Oh, I found out about Valeria. Yeah, Lily, that's her way of like, see, Francisco loves me. And we've been gaslighted by our ex. We know this. Hell yeah. We've seen him gaslight, or we've heard Valeria talk about how he gaslit her. So like, even in the text messages, he's gaslighting her. El live list. Oh, okay. Muy bien, muy bien. No, chiquitito. Muñequito. Oh, also, now we know since Francisco's interview, he was actually in the club that night. He didn't make a call and get Valeria kicked out. He was there. Te dije, ella me compró, tiene los ojos azules bebé, y me dijo yes. Fall in love with me? I don't see her on. She might have already got off. She was very, very nervous that night that everybody was asking her about Francisco's interview. Sí, o sea, Maggie, a mí tampoco. Bueno, hay unos que sí, pero unos que no. Yes, he was there. You tell voice box Mar to stop with the begging. Exactly. But remember, he can't do the same things with Maria. Do you hear her say, me la vas a pagar? No, you don't hear her say that. It's in a text message. One of the mods is Francisco? Bitch. Are there any safe areas to travel in Mexico? Yeah, the tourist spots. Playa del Carmen, Costa Rica, stuff like that. Maria says she's got connections, and I believe her too because people are saying El Mencho is her godfather. Cancun. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You never know exactly. I'm like, damn, you speak English? Mm-hmm. They found Osama. They sure did. They said, go ahead and give your interview. We'll find you. And thank you, Tracas. Then gets off begging for money. The money is spent on flowers for Mencha. Yeah. And the all the begging really started after Mencha got killed. More teach me. Maria is on live begging for gifts. Whenever she's on live with her sisters, they're all battling each other and they're saying, can you please send me a galaxy? Can you support me? Anytime somebody comes in, they immediately are like, so and so, will you send me a galaxy, please? I need a galaxy. I need a cowboy hat. I need this. I need my gallery. Yeah. And then the other day, whenever she was on live, Maria's sister is Lola. She's the one that's like the smaller one. And she's always, always, always talking. Like she doesn't stop talking. And I know. And she's the one that's always singing. Lola is. Well, they were talking about in the chat that Lola's ex mother in law was talking shit about her on live. And I guess she was live at the same time. So Lola was like, no, I don't even, like, I can't believe she's still talking about me. I don't even have anything to do with her, blah, blah, blah. And then Maria was like, just go to her page, go to her live, and comment cancer, copy paste, cancer, copy paste. You have cancer, copy paste. And I commented and I was like, damn, she's making fun of somebody that has cancer. And Maria was like, you don't know the context, Jax. I was like, no, I know. She just said it. She was like, that woman says a lot of very bad things about my sister. So you you use the cancer card? You make fun of somebody for having cancer because that lady's probably just speaking the truth on your sister. Also, Lola is transphobic. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. I don't even think they realize who I am. Que la mandan los leones, los regalos muy extraños, sí. Gracias, Leo. Gracias, Leo. Mm-hmm. How do I know which part? I forgot what I said. I know, V. You think so, Rosita? What's the update on Valeria? There's been a few good updates. Like Francisco gave an interview. I don't believe a word he says. Oh yeah, Maria knows. Hey Mai, what's up? Being mad at me and saying the F word to me. She's always once people start speaking English in there, she's like, "What are you fucking talking about?" Yes, Blossom. Yes, he's my boyfriend right now. Jet lag. I know that's real. All that smirk was bothering me. Mai, have you seen the translated interview from Francisco? He's guilty as fuck, and he hates that he's cooped up. He hates that he has to be in hiding. He hates that he's a fugitive right now. That's why he gave an interview. And bueno, la dejo, ya hice mi tarea, aunque madre se me puede suelta algo. Muchas gracias, Maggie. Gracias por tu tarea. Francisco's sick for the smirk. I know. Whenever they said, how did you feel whenever everything happened? He just smiled and he was like, well, it's something that you don't ever expect. And I was like, besos, Maggie. I saw it but didn't watch it. Now I have time to watch it though. Yup. Es lo que queremos, Chloe. Micro expression. Mm-hmm. Also, he would blink a lot. Whenever he would blink a lot, who's Maggie? Oh, I don't know. That's just somebody that was commenting. But Maggie was in Maria's live and was commenting stuff to her and got her to basically say that she is like either with Francisco or they got something going on. because Maggie was taunting her and was like, "Oh, Francisco must be with his other woman." And Maria answered her and was like, "Look at the flowers, Maggie." And it was like, okay, so he sent you flowers, but he's got you on a damn stringing you along. You're falling for it. Oh, and she reposted something that said, "I'm gonna stick by my man through good times and bad times," or some shit like that. He can be very deceiving. As yep. Mm-hmm. Needs to speak up. Mm-hmm. Yep. Thank you, Lily, for the heart, my earthling. The interview was all about him. Yep. And whenever the interviewer tried to ask him about his dad and how he felt about his dad being arrested and stuff like that, he was like, I'm not here to talk about my dad, my family, and my personal matters. I want to talk about the topic of Valeria. And I'm like, yeah, because that's what you practice for, isn't it? You practice for talking about Valeria, nothing else. Good night, Maya. Yeah, I think so, Juju. That was on October 9th that Maria posted that. Good night, Karen. I'm about to go to sleep too. Let's say our good nights. Yes, he was blinking a lot, and that was a cognitive overload, meaning that he has to use all of his brain power to keep his story straight and lie the way that he needs to. Was it so smooth to the point where it's robotic? Are you talking about his movements? Damn, Pepper, not again. Good night, Angel. Good night, Jana. Good night, V. I have so much cleaning to do tomorrow. Good night, Danielle. Thank you so much. They told him he could be found by doing an interview. He said, "I know the risk." Yep. Good night, Erica. And he knows the risk, and he's going to take the risk anyway because he doesn't want to have to stay cooped up in that wherever he's at. He wants to be able to go out and live his life like normal. And he can't. Good night, Erica. Thank you, Kristen. And good night. Yes, Ms. I did. Whenever he asked about Vivian, he flared his nostrils big. Good night, Terry. Good night, Juju. Thank you, BP. Oh, hold on. His answers? Yeah. You'll see that he's like grinning the whole time. Good night, Angel. Good night, Jana. Good night, V. Good night, Danielle. Good night, Erica. Good night, Kristen. Good night, Miss. Good night, Terry. Good night, Juju. Good night, BP. Good night, lovely Erica. Good night, Cola. I'm sleepy. Good night, Grika. Good night, Sylvia. Good night, Sully. It was his smirk. Yup. Good night, Blue Butterfly. Good night, Allie Jane. Good night, Delilah. Good night, Asal. Thank you. Good night, Gina Bobina. Night night, Pepper Ann. So, what could that mean about flaring nostrils? Anger. Good night, Lovely. Good night, Nora. Neither can Ballet, so there's that part. I know. Yeah, she's actually throwing tomatoes. Good night, Mike. Good night, Stacy. Good night, Lily. Yes, today's my birthday. Well, it's about to be over now because it's 11:59 p.m. Thank you, Rosita. Good night, Val. Good night, I am Meow. Thank you. It could be, Sylvia, it could be a nervous smirk, but if you pay attention to the times that he does it, it's like, okay, I think that you're more so smirking because you think you got away with it. Good night, Jen. Because what he does. Oh, thank you, Max. 2 twin boys. Nice. Congrats to her. Thank you, V. Thank you, Scripture. Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Elle. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Erica. Good night, Linda. Good night, Juju. Oh, thank you, Juju. Almost said happy birthday, Juju. Good night, Tracas. Oh, thank you, Mai, for the happy birthday. Good night, Jalissa. Good night, Pepper Ann. To everyone except Francisco. Liar. Miz, you know that reminds me of when on Legally Blonde when she's watching the TV and then she says, "Liar!" and she throws the chocolate at the TV. That was me to Francisco, his dumbass. Thank you for the rose, Max. Burlando. Thank you, Limitless. Yes, Kathy, I'm getting off now. Thank you, M. Thank you for the heart me. Mai, thank you for the heart me. Yep. Did you go out for your birthday? No, I just went and visited family, but I think I'm gonna go to the beach next weekend. Thank you, Skin Alter. Easy exam ever. Yep. Francisco's interview is on my page. I translated it, and then if you want to see the full YouTube for it, it's on this page called Pie de Nota, which means footnote in Spanish. Pie de Nota. Yeah, it's pretty after dark. I'm on the way out. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the rose. Did y'all want me to put this live on YouTube as well? I think I will for the people that missed it. Okay. Then I'm going to let it download while I sleep. Thank you, Dewey. I'm sorry, Pretty After Dark. Don't worry, though. I'll put this on YouTube. Yes. Okay. Bet. I got y'all. Don't worry. Thank you for the justice for Valeria. I'm saving up money to get a new computer so that I can do better content. Because I've had my computer for 13 years now. Bye-bye. Missed out like all of it. Okay, don't worry, Maya. I'm going to put it on YouTube. That's okay, Rosita. Hey, star emoji. Shooting star. Nope, they didn't arrest him yet, but they did interview him. So it's only a matter of time. But I am going to put this on YouTube because I got to go. It's bedtime. Good night, everybody. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. Wait, I don't remember you. Hold up. Let me look at your picture. DRTXYZZ. Thank you, Asal. I don't know. Who are you? Shooting star? I don't remember. Tell me who you are. Dallas. Duh. It's because you always change your damn picture and your username. Don't worry, Dallas. I do remember you. Good night, Star. Thank you. I'm going to put this on YouTube. I'm going to get off of here and download it. Don't worry, Dallas. I do remember you. If it said Dallas, then I would have known. But it didn't. Sorry. Thank you. Good night.